Everything is worth I try. I feel your love. You're my shelter. You're the hope, my reason why. I hear your love. Deep in the water. With you everything is worth I try. I feel your love. You're my shelter. You're the moon, my reason why.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for some makeup. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm just working on the setup a little bit. Okay, everything seems alright. How's it going? Happy weekend. I'm just setting up my desk a little bit. Ooh. Okay, everything seems pretty good to go. So make sure like everything's in a reachable distance. My brush is ready to go. Ready to grab and go. Oh gosh, where's my eyeliner? No. Okay, got it. We're good. I got it. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, ready to start. Ooh. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. Nothing too crazy. It's been a while. When was I last time? I guess I haven't done. I took a week, I took last week off from the makeup. I had to go out, so I couldn't stream. But today we're back. What are we gonna do today? Always start with the eyebrows. You know, that's not always true. I don't always start with the eyebrows, but I try to start with the eyebrows. Still using the same Benefits pencil. Just fill them in. And what I've been up to lately, other than sewing, cosplays, trying to reorganize the spare room now since my roommate moved out, so I can have my sewing area back. So I've been moving my stuff in there slowly. It's a lot of things to move. I have a lot of fabrics. Because, sometimes you just get the fabric, it's on sale, and like, oh, I could use this at some point. And then it sits there for a while. It happens. And then sometimes it's like, you get a lot of fabric for certain cosplays. You're like, okay, in case I want to test things out with it. And then you're just left with all this fabric. So, yeah, I got a lot of fabric hanging around. So I've just been doing that. Been working on right now 2 Miku cosplays. If you were in my stream last time, I do have 2 cosplay events coming up for well, we're in March right now. Damn. Yeah, so I have 2 cosplay events coming up for this month, and one of them is a Miku cosplay group I'm in, and I'm also judging them. One of the judges for the Miku lookalike contest. So we're all gonna be Miku. There's so many different Miku to be, so I'm gonna be the Brazilian one. I did mention that. And if you guys follow me on Blue Sky, that's where I'm posting my cosplay updates and whip. So if you want to follow me there to get those. Otherwise, like, I'll post the completed look after I'm done in my usual accounts. But just like for the progress and updates, I'm posting them to Blue Sky. But so far, I did finish like the Brazilian t-shirt / kind of jersey looking shirt that Brazilian Miku wears. And I'm also working on a Garfield Miku for my friend. They're going to be Garfield Miku. They're also judging the cosplay contest with me. And there's another cosplayer that's judging with us. And I think they're going to be Canadian Miku. So we're going to have a bunch of Mikus. There's so many Mikus to go around. I mean, I'm probably sure there'll be some overlap in the types of Mikus we get, but so far, those 3 are accounted for. But it's as I said, it's okay if we have multiples, but there's like so many Mikus to pick, so we'll see what people come up with. I'm excited to judge the contest. I haven't done that in a while, so yeah. I'm just filling my brows right now as the start. Benefits pencil. And then I generally like to go, I guess, do my concealer. Cover up my eye bags. Because your girl's not young. She has bags. I'm still using the NARS concealer. Like, if it's good, it's good, right? No need to switch it out right now. Just gonna apply that and then blend it in. That's what I've been up to lately. Just working on those cosplay commissions and playing Marvel Rivals. Lots of Marvel Rivals. Guys, like, I play it every day at this point. And I'm excited to see that we're gonna have like local tournaments and stuff for it. But sadly, I have to miss the one that's coming up because it's on the same day as the Comic-Con. So every time these TOs are scheduling events on the same days as other events, it's low-key like annoying because I have to pick and choose which events to go to. Like, I would have liked to go to the Marvel Rivals tournament, but unfortunately it had to be the same day as Toronto Comic-Con. Yeah, I just wish that the TOs would check the schedule for the month and be like, okay, if I want to get maximum attendance for my event, maybe schedule it on a weekend where there isn't another event. Just saying. I've been complaining about it, but no one, it's falling on deaf ears. So whatever. I'm sorry I can't go next time. But yeah, I'm excited. They're gonna have a Marvel Rivals LAN event here. So hopefully I can go to the next one. But apparently there's like maximum of 16 teams could participate. That's just pretty cool. And otherwise, today I was watching the championships for Marvel Rivals. They had a tournament today. It's still going. They've been having tournaments like it's like every other weekend, which has been good. I'm enjoying to see the gameplay and stuff. Okay, so my concealer is pretty much on. Whoops. I'm gonna punch the mic a few times. Don't be surprised. It's gonna get punched. But yeah, so I just have my concealer and my eyebrows on. Pretty basic, pretty basic. And now we're gonna do the nose strip, like my favorite part. And this time I'm gonna do like the lighter peach one, which is like this Maybelline, what they call cover stick. It's like basically a concealer, just from the drugstore. Like recently, I was in a lot of gal streams. We are talking about different makeup techniques and products to use. Like no gal uses like not every gal uses the same items for their makeup, but like there's generally like a similar process. Like it just doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get um the proper look, which is fine. But yeah, there's a lot of different techniques according to different gals, like what you want to follow. But at the same time, you have to do like what works for you as well. Like you could try someone else's technique, but if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Just find something that works for you. It's the whole thing. Like there's no like right or wrong way to do the makeup. If the finished result is the gal look, then you're good. I just think a lot of new gals they obsess on, oh, what products should I be using? What products are you using? Like I can tell you what products I'm using, but it might not work for you. You got to keep trying and practicing. That's the thing. I think the current baby gals, they're kind of lacking in that department. They're not really like they'll do like a lot of them I'm seeing on TikTok. They'll do a look or two and then they'll like call it a day. Like you won't keep working at it, keep practicing, and then they go ahead and make their content. Like I feel like a lot of the focus on the baby girls right now is making content and like these tutorials and stuff like that. But at the same time, like if you don't know what you're doing, like how are you making a tutorial? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like none of them, well, like some of them want to do the work, but a lot of them they don't. They just want the title without putting in the work, which is unfortunate. Like you know what? If you're happy with the way that your makeup is turning out, fine. But a lot of them, like they come to you looking for like advice and like, oh, what should I do here? Like, how can I improve? Like, I can tell you, but if you're not willing to follow through, then like, what's the point? You know, you just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Like, I'm not trying to say you can't make mistakes, but like, you have to try and improve what you're doing. Like for me, like when I started back in 2013, it took me a year to have like an improved makeup. Like sure I saw little improvements here and there, like throughout the year before it became to the full year, but like I had to keep working at it, keep working. Like I was just looking back at pictures yesterday and yeah, it literally took me a year to get better at the techniques and stuff, learn what works for me. And like before I got to that point, like I was looking at my nose strip and I was cringing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I went outside like that. I literally went outside like that. And yeah, they said like power to them, like kudos to you for putting yourself out there. That's not the problem. Is you need to keep at it. Like you just do one makeup, you dust your hands off and that's it. No, 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 no. You gotta like practice more, like keep at it. Yeah, that's a sad thing. I feel like a lot of baby girls, they're not putting into practice, putting into work. And then they come to you and they're like, oh, how do I. Some actually, no, like not all of them come to you though. Some of them will come to you and be like, oh, how do I improve? Sure, I'll tell you. But like other ones, like they're not really seeking to improve, it seems, because they're just doing the same mistakes over and over again. That's why I always tell them, like, if you're starting out, find a reference picture and stick to it. Like, keep working until you get your makeup that looks enough like the reference, pretty much. Like, keep at it. Like, attempts are fine, of course. You have to attempt, you have to start somewhere. But if you just do one makeup and you're like, okay, I'm gal now, and you're not getting the um, you're not getting the reception that you want to, that you think you need to keep working at it, because 9 times out of 10 it's just not looking gal, unfortunately. Like some people, like they just don't want to hear that gal has rules to the makeup, and otherwise, how are you supposed to tell it's gal? You know how? Otherwise, you could just call it any other makeup. No, there's. I just don't know how to like explain that. At the same time, like if you're cool with it looking like that, then don't get upset when people are not telling you, "Oh, you look so gal." Or if you're just like focusing on getting so much brand and you look gal from the neck down, that's also like a thing as well. Like you see a bunch of baby gals rushing to buy all this brand and like, oh, I need to look gal, I need to look gal. But it's the makeup that makes you look gal. Like I don't know how to stress this. It's not the clothes. It's the makeup. Sure, the clothes help, the nails help, but if you don't have the makeup foundation from the neck down, like it's I don't know. I don't know. It's just like any other thing. You have to keep any other hobby or skill you want to improve. You have to keep practicing. Like you don't just let up after you do 1 or 2 tries. And as I said, like I worked a year to get my makeup to where I thought it looked gal. And also, like other people would tell me I looked gal, and my makeup improved. Because in the start, I did not look gal. Like my nose strip was horrible. My eye shapes needed work. My clothing like was neither here or there, but it wasn't great. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of babies, they don't want to hear this. They just want you to pat them on the back and say, "Oh wow, you look so gal. You're doing a good job." Like I'm not trying to discourage them, but the thing is, you have to keep practicing. Like 1 or 2 times trying it, dipping your feet in is not gonna help you. Yeah, that's just a struggle I'm having with these TikTok baby girls. They all want a pat on the back for like doing the least. I'm like, girl, I don't know. Hopefully, this doesn't fall on deaf ears like it keeps happening. But as I said, with any skill, you need to keep practicing. I didn't get the makeup right away. As I said, it took me a year. Like everyone was always asking me, "Oh, how do you get your nose strips so perfect? How is this so good?" I'm like, I practiced for a year. Like, there's no secret. And we're going on to the dark contour now. So the nose strip is pretty much where I want it for today. So here we're gonna do the dark contour, and then down here we're gonna do like a medium brown. So for the dark one, I use Makeup Forever. I've been using it since I got it for my birthday. I just like the way it blends and looks nice and smooth. Oh my gosh, I've been obsessing with this song. I used it on my TikTok for like a dinner date I had with some friends who were visiting from town, some good friends of mine. And I did a little TikTok and I put this song in it. It was cute. I was like, I don't know, I'm so obsessed with it. This Adam Port move. So I'm just doing my dark contour. And I only do it like up to this point here because I find like when I do it like down to this part, it could look a little odd, like having a dark contour all the way down for me. Especially like referring back to my old baby gal photos. Like there's so many times I did a nose strip and I did like the dark contour all the way down, and people would say my nose looked dirty, and I'm like, like honestly, the baby gals have it easy this time around. Like they were so harsh back then, giving me like concrete when I never asked to. Like I did ask for concrete. I'd post specifically asking for concrete, and some photos I wouldn't, and people would still give me their concrete. Like, girl, your nose looks dirty. I'm like, wow. Like they were just so harsh back then. The babies are lucky now. Like I would never say that to someone starting in it. Like even if I say your makeup is bad, I want you to keep practicing and improving. I'm not going to discourage you and say your makeup looks like shit. Like, no. If I see it looks bad, I just don't say anything. And then when you get to a point where your makeup improves and you look back, you're going to see it looks bad yourself. Like that happened to me multiple times. But luckily they don't have gyaru secrets and stuff like that around, because I got posted on that multiple times. Like for concrete reasons and personal attacks too. So it was a mixed bag. There's a lot of hate back in that time. I don't know why. A lot of people would just give you a hard time for vendetta reasons. I have no idea. Like I just kept to myself. I've done nothing to these people, but still they'd find a reason. So just be careful, because at the end of the day, you didn't even know who was giving you this anonymous critique. It could have been your friend, like from down the street. You had no idea, but you would just see your face pop up on this website, and it's like, oh, your makeup looked like shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I get that, but damn, you gotta be so rude. But yeah, here's I've been showing this all the time, the Morph X Meredith Duxbury. I use that palette for the rest of my nose. There's this color called Ganache. I specifically use that one. It's like a medium brown, and I do like the bottom portion of my nose. But that's something I learned, like looking back at my old photos. Did my nose look dirty? Yeah, this contour was pretty dark and like not flattering. So like I get what they were saying, but they didn't have to be so rude about it, that's the thing. Some people just get off on being rude for no reason, anonymously. So yeah, I just contour the rest of my nose. It's okay if you overlap a little bit, that's fine. I just find it looks more gentler when I do the medium brown. But yeah, those people who just give apparently there's like a gal community. Like I'm not really like a participating member in any gal communities. I just go where I like want to go. Like I don't consider myself into the gal community per se. Like I just do gal. I just keep to myself mostly, and just follow like a few gals that I know throughout the years, or like their makeup. But otherwise, no, I don't consider myself a member of the gal community. But there is this one that I'm a member of, like loosely on Tumblr, and apparently some of the baby gals have been getting anonymous like hate messages, telling them how their makeup looks bad and like unsolicited concrete and all that. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't surprise me. But the thing is, you don't know who's doing it, so you gotta be careful. And it's supposed to be a safe space, so I feel bad like that happened. But damn, like you just never know who's just gonna be singling you out for whatever reason. Just gotta be careful. Like these people have the time of day to do that, and I'm just like, really? Like I never understood that. And like, if you have a problem with me or my makeup, you can just tell it me to my face. Like, why are you, being a coward, basically? That's how I see it anyways. You're being a coward. But yeah, I felt bad because like the babies are just trying, like they're putting their pictures in there for like support and stuff like that, not to be harassed. Hey, Rusty. Yes, gal drama. Unfortunately, it still happens. Unfortunately. How you been, friend? It's been a while. But yeah, you gotta be careful posting in those groups because you don't know who's gonna target you for whatever reason. And no, I'm not trying to tell the babies don't post their photos, don't put yourself out there. Like, of course you could do that, but you have to keep working at it, keep improving, like, keep looking at your references, trying to look as close as possible to it, and you'll be fine. Yeah, there's people whole day that hinges on making someone feel bad, really pathetic. I know it's unfortunate. Like it's supposed to be a community thing, and you have these people just like targeting you for whatever reason. It's unfortunate, but as I said, at least it's not as bad as it was when I was starting out. Like I got full force like targeted and harassed, but it didn't push me from doing the makeup. It just made me like want to improve way harder. So it's a bittersweet thing. I'm good. Nice makeup. Thank you. Thank you. Just doing a little get ready with me, you know. Gives me like a chance to gab and do my makeup, answer any questions people might have. As I said, this is an AMA, guys, so you can ask questions. It doesn't have to be about makeup or gal or anything. It could just be about whatever if you're curious about anything. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're good. I've just been busy working on cosplays. You know how it goes, the start of my busy season. So I've been in my sweatshop sewing. I'm gonna go to the Toronto Comic Con March 15th, and we're doing like a Miku lookalike contest and a Miku group. And I'll be judging the Miku lookalike contest. So I'm going to be dressed as Miku for once in my life, going somewhere or makeup for stream. For today, this one's just for stream. Just for fun, just for stream. I don't have any plans to go out today now. I'm just gonna play Marvel Rivals later. My obsession. Like I'm obsessed with it, but there's other people who are way more obsessed with it. Like I feel like I can, if I need to pull away from the game, I can pull away. Like I have other priorities as well and things I have to do. But some people, like some discords I've been in, I've seen a lot of people really like, you know, going a little ham on it, like weeping if they lose and all this, and so worried about their rank. Like, oh, I don't want to lose Grandmaster, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, girl, it's just a game. Chill out. Like, chill out. Oh wow, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's move on to the eyeshadow portion. What are we gonna do today? Last time I did like a blue look. I pull out my favorite Star Wars palettes that I've been using. Try not to win the Miku lookalike contest while being a judge. No, 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 Rusty. I am not. I'm the judge. I can't even enter. I wouldn't do that. But just let them know for sure. Like once I'm judging the contest, if I know you sold the outfit yourself, you're gonna get more points versus if you just bought it or something. Like I want to personally, like when I'm judging, I want to see creativity and skill, not just I purchased this on Amazon. And like I know it's so easy to do that, and not everyone has sewing skills. But in a cosplay contest, like I'm looking for that. Like as a seamstress, I'm looking for skill. So bring your best. So my Star Wars palettes I use like quite often. The Mando I use more like every day because they're more neutrals, and then this classic Star Wars I use it like for more fun colors. So for today, makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Like some of these cosplay contests, the rules are so like open, And there's like, oh yeah, you can purchase a cosplay and wear it to win. I'm like, no, 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 no. Like if I saw that you made it and you like put your skill and work into it, I'm gonna give you more marks versus someone who just purchased on Amazon or whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm looking for like creativity and skill, like hard work. For eyeshadow, let's see. Oh, I've been really. Hmm. I might mix it with my other palette as well, because the Star Wars one I showed you guys so many times. I'm freaking obsessed with it, but like it's the classic, and it has like some shimmers and mattes. And I use this a lot. I use this a lot. This. Like the nudes, I don't really use them that much. I like color, so I might mix this with my other palette that has more colors as well to get like a gradient going. Let me just decide on like the Meredith palette. I think I showed you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I like to use this pink, red. Like, we'll see how I feel, but I wanted something I could mix with the sparkles on the Star Wars palette because they're so pretty. I'm gonna start with like a nude just for a base. And I said, like, a lot of people like to do different techniques for a base. Like, some people use eyeshadow primer. It's up to you if you want to do that. I don't do that. I just use like another color for a base, like generally a nude. Star Wars theme makeup. Wow. Never would have guessed. Yeah, there's like a collab with, there's like a couple of collabs with different companies, but this one specifically I have is from ColourPop. They're pretty cheap and they're like on a discount too, so I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna do like I'm gonna start with like a nude for the base and then go into like an aqua green, I think. Just for the hell of it. I'm just putting on like a nude right now just for a base. That's probably pretty collectible. I wonder how much the makeup sold. Actually, it was like on sale for real cheap and it didn't sell out, so I don't know, maybe it just didn't do that well. But I was like, I need this. They also have like a Pokemon collab as well and a Twilight collab. I'm like, they have a few things going on at that company, which is pretty cool because I like the quality of their makeup so far. It's has not done me wrong. So today I'm gonna start with Manifest. It's like this aqua green, and then we're gonna mix it in with some other colors from the Star Wars palette. Ooh, okay. It was pretty pigmented, even though I just put one punch in. I'm gonna do like another punch. It looks like a sky blue, but it's like an aqua. Just layering in. When I say punch, I mean like I'm layering it. I'm not gonna punch myself in the eye. Just to make that clear, I'm layering it. Yeah. So that's pretty not bad. Now work it into the other eye. Star Wars and woman isn't what I would call meta, even though I know a lot of girls like Star Wars. Yeah, they do. But yeah, I guess you mostly see like guys in that space, but like I like Star Wars a lot. I like Star Trek. I like a lot of sci-fi. And like I have a Star Wars shirt that I wear out like just like casually. And every time I wear it, I get some guy coming up to me. He's like, "Oh wow, you like Star Wars?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, why else would I be wearing the shirt? Like, "Oh really? You like Star Wars?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." Like, I am not just wearing this shirt for fun. I mean, I am wearing it for fun, but like, I just don't know why they think I'm just wearing it for what, clout or something. No, I wear it because I like the series. And then like a lot of often the time, if I work to the grocery store, like some guy will start trying to chat me up. I'm like, bro, like I'm here to do groceries. I'm not here to like chit chat with you right now. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, it's like sometimes like they and then they'll like ask me like, "Oh, what's your favorite one?" Like I don't know if it's trying to be a quiz or some shit, but I'm like, "Come on, man, let's not do this now. I'm in the grocery." It's been crazy that way. Hold on, let's get a little bit of goop in my eyes. Okay, all clear. Now I'm going to put there's a Star Wars palette. I think last time I did like a blue, but I'm gonna like gradient into purplish. So I'm gonna go into the Rebellion, I think. Yeah, like this navy blue. I'm gonna put that, and then I'm gonna probably put in the middle either this one or this one. We'll see. We'll see. But right now we're gonna do the navy blue. A lot of guys have trouble with connecting with women, so anytime they see a shared interest, they're like, "Wow, a shared interest with a girl." I'm one sub off 400. Oh, nice! Yay! Oh, you mean I'm one sub off of 400? Oh, yes, yes. I'm so close to 400. It's crazy. So if you guys aren't following me already, please drop a follow on my YouTube. That'd be amazing. But yeah, like I get that, but sometimes it's just too much. Like, why are you quizzing me in the grocery store? Like, can we not? Like, I'm just trying to wear a Star Wars shirt and I'm being like interrogated. Yeah, there's a navy blue coming in. It's the Rebellion blue. It's not bad. Like this one, you don't even have to put too much. Yes, yeah, I'm so close to 400 on YouTube. Well, I'm glad like the Marvel Rivals content is doing. It's not doing bad. It's doing okay. Cause like I really enjoy playing it, so I'm glad the people are still sticking with me here. Cause like I will be playing like other fighting games as well, like back to fighting games at some point. But I'm just really having fun with Rivals right now. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Like you just never know. You just never know. Okay, so I'm just I think it's a good amount of blue, of Rebellion blue, and then in the middle I'm gonna put the Space Pirate. So that's like this kind of purpley blue, silvery metallic. It's so pretty. It's like probably one of my favorite ones. Probably. And let's slap that in the middle. Get like a little gradient going. Ooh. Okay, I need to slap a little more. Oh my gosh. That's cute. It just gives like a little pop on the lid. Like I'm not trying to do anything like too crazy. But yeah, I'm glad the people have been sticking with me on my YouTube, on my Twitch so far. Thanks for the support, guys. Guys and gals. Ooh. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Okay. And now I'm gonna blend a little bit more. But yeah, like, apparently I have locals who watch my stream too, but oh no. The sparkles are getting everywhere. That's the downside of using sparkles. They literally get everywhere. But yeah, I have a lot of locals who like if they see me at an event, they'll come to me and be like, "Hey, I watch your streams, or I watch your content. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But like they won't say anything during the stream, so I'll never know until they randomly see me at an event and they tell me. Otherwise, like, they just like to watch silently. I mean, which is fine to a degree, but like I don't know, like otherwise, like if you watch it or not, unless you see me at an event and you tell me, I have no idea. But thanks for watching silently. The lurks are appreciated. So sometimes I wish there was like a little more communication. But I know a lot of people are shy. Like apparently I was talking to a few people at a con and they're like, oh yeah, I watch all your streams. I'm like, oh, thank you. But like they've never said anything in the stream. Like they just watch silently. And then like they said they're like shy or starstruck. I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm not a star. I'm just a person. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a enthusiast and a hobby person. Like I get it, but I just don't. In a way, I don't, because I'm like I'm not, like I'm just me. It's a little crazy, but yeah, I appreciate the lurks and stuff. Yeah, some people are quiet. Yeah, I mean a lot of them are. Like even during the Valentine's stream, I was giving away 2 nail sets. I had like 9, 10 people on the stream, and none of them entered the draw. None of them like said anything. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, guys. Do you don't have to be scared. It's a free giveaway. Like I'm not charging you or anything. It's free. But whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna do the eyeliner now. I'm using the Sephora felt tip eyeliner I've been using since I got it on sale. It's fine. Cause like I have other eyeliners to use, but they're more expensive and I don't use them for like just kind of everyday makeup. I use them for like special occasions. Cause like some of them are like $30 a pencil. Like I'm not gonna use that every day. It's crazy. But just with this one, you just need to be careful because it's very like liquidy, and then if you don't let it dry, it's gonna smudge. So you have to give it some time to set. But otherwise, it's fine. And yeah, and sometimes the tip gets dry, so like you have to like shake it up quite a bit. But otherwise, it does its job, so I'm not mad at it. I just start with a basic eye shape and then I extend. That's it. Like I just extend down the start of the eye shape. Like I don't know, a lot of baby girls I'm seeing, like they're not. The mistakes they're making is that they're not connecting this bottom part like to their natural eye line. Like you have to connect it to a certain point, and then you like exaggerate for the swoop. But a lot of them are just kind of like putting it like completely under their eyes, which is not like the best way to get the eye shape. But that's something you learn. You keep experimenting and trying different eye shapes and stick to your reference photo. Like you have to stick to it hard to get the proper result. Because like generally I'll start my bottom eye shape from the middle part, like right there, like it's basically connected to my real eye shape, and then I drop it. I drop. See? Like you have to gradually drop it down. Like don't completely like drop the whole thing, because then it's not the right way to do it. You're not gonna get the desired effect. I'm telling you from trial and error. Like it took me a year to get this going. It was not easy for me. I had to practice all the time. But yeah, that's like basic, like a basic eye shape. As basic as it comes. And then here, like you can put a point if you want. You can connect it if you want. Like it's up to you. You can leave it open. But today I'm going to do a point. That's it. Like that's it. You don't have to like it's not that hard. I don't know, but you have to practice. That's the thing. You have to learn how it goes, what shapes work for you. I know you have to start somewhere, but keep practicing. Don't just do. Oh, if I didn't even start at the top, my bad. Don't just do like one thing, one look, and then make all this content of it and call it a day. Like it's like I get you want to put yourself out there and like make content and tutorials, but you need to walk before you could run. Like that's the problem. Like these baby gals are making tutorials when they don't know what they're doing, and I'm like it's the blind leading the blind, basically. And no, I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm just telling you, you need to keep practicing. Is all. And stop obsessing over brand. Like you're not. You could look gal without a Daya belt. You can look gal without Mars clothing. Like you just worry about your makeup, honey. Don't worry about looking gal in clothing right now. Just get your makeup down and go from there. Okay, so I'm just trying to make the eye shape look as matching as possible. Do not kill yourself if it's not. Like it's not a big deal. You can fix it, and honestly, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see it because you're putting a big lash on top. So you don't have to freak out about that. Just try to make it look as similar as possible to the other eye. The basic, and then I like to just stick in this part up more. Oh, a little out of hand. Yeah. Got a little. If it gets out of hand, it's fine. You're not gonna see it under the lash. 9 times out of 10, you're not. And then we're gonna do the point. See, like the tip is getting a little dry, so you gotta be careful there. Okay. I think I made it a little thick. It's the freaking tip, like it's drying up. Yeah, that's one thing about this one. Let me give it a good shake. Like otherwise, it's fine. It's just that the thing, like, it gets so dry. I don't know if that's gonna help, but okay. There you go. And now this one looks a little thin. There you go. It's the basic shape. It's gonna thicken up a little more here. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put the lashes on top. I'm gonna go with my favorite ones, like this pointy I combined it with like a fluffy one. So like these ones here, it's not just this is like the lashes by itself. This is one I combined it with 2 other pairs. Like that's another thing the baby gals, they don't know. Like you usually don't just buy your lashes thick. Like you have to customize them yourself. A lot of them, like They don't know that. It's just a little tip. Don't freak out if you can't buy like a pre fluffy lash, because 9 times out of 10 you make a custom one. I've been using this House of Lashes glue. It's been working. It's actually better than like I thought it would be. Gonna go make dinner. Thanks for the stream. Good to see you. Smash the like button. Thank you, thank you. That's an early bird dinner, Rusty. What the hell? You're making early bird dinner. Oh my god. But yeah, thanks for coming by. We'll see ya. Okay, I'm just putting some glue on it. Like, yeah, I used to use the dual glue, but I feel like over the years the formula changed, so it's not vibing with me anymore. It's too weak to hold up like this lash, so I moved on to House of Lashes, or I use like the Sephora brand eyelash glue, which does its job. Yes, I am hungry. Take care. All right, Rusty. See ya. Enjoy your meal. And then for this one, like, you make sure it's dry like a little bit. If you put it on when it's wet, it's not gonna sit. It's gonna like be annoying. So make sure it's a little bit dry, but not completely dry, or it won't stick at all. So it has to be like in the middle. It should be okay. And another thing, like when you're setting your lashes, don't set them like right where your natural lashes. Set it more back so that it stands up. Like it stands and you can see, like, you can see what's going on. Versus if you put it where your natural lash line is, it's gonna point down. So that's like another tip you learn as you keep going along. But yeah, a lot of people, like even people who are not doing gal, they don't know that as well. Oof. Yeah, it's putting the glue on the other one. But yeah, all of the gals in the stream I was in this yesterday, they're talking about like missing gal circles and like gal chats and stuff like that. Again, which is cool. It's fine. Like, I don't mind stuff like that, but just having used to be in the gal community for so long, I'm like a little wary in terms of some friendships with other gals. Because sometimes, like back in the day, some of them would just befriend you because they like wanted something out of you for some reason. Like sometimes it wasn't always genuine, and then at that point, you have to like make a judgment call, like if you feel this person is being genuine or they just want something from you. Like there'd be some stories like if you just befriend a random gal online, let's just say you're talking, you're getting to know each other, and then like the next thing you know, they show up at your house and like, oh, can I just stay with you? And it's like what? Like, just be careful, because not everyone wants to be genuine in these kind of communities or situations. So just be wary of that. I'm not trying to say like close yourself off or anything, but just be careful. Do your research. Be wary. Okay, got the other one on. Cute. See, like you can barely see the line that I created, because you're basically drawing yourself a new eye shape. So you don't really see the eyeliner at that point. You're just covering it up with the lash. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't worry if it's not 100%. Don't worry. You're covering it up. You're not going to see it. It's just basically, you could treat it as a guideline for like where to apply your lash if you want to look at it that way. Now we're going to do the bottoms. Been using like these ones here I combined with like a standard pointy like set. Like I wanted it to be pointy and fluffy, so I combined 2 pairs for the bottoms. And honestly, that's the first time I've done that, because generally I just use the bottom as is because I don't want it to be too too loud or too look too big or something like that. But the ones that I've been using, they're pretty thin on their own, so I wanted a little bit more of an impact. I think it's been okay so far. Just putting the glue on. But yeah, guys, don't be afraid to ask any questions. This is an AMA, after all. Get ready with me and AMA. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna attack you for having a question. Okay, this should be dry enough. Now that, see, look, where did the bottom line go? You don't see it at all. It's basically a guideline. But yeah, for me applying the bottom lash, I use tweezer because it's hard for me to get it in position with just my hands. It's so thin for me. So the bottom one I will use a tweezer. The top one I'll just slap it on. It's fine. Just putting glue on the other one here. But yeah, every time like they have the gal stream chats on TikTok, like I never participate yet because like always at like it's usually later, and then at that point I have my makeup off, like I'm eating, I'm chilling out for the night, like I'm not ready to just jump in stream. But hopefully one day I could stream with the other gals. You know, get that, like I would like to at some point, but like every time they invite me, like it's always pretty last minute, and I'm not like ready for it. Like I'm usually eating a snack or something when I tune into the stream. So I'm just like, no, I don't want to be eating on the stream right now. And also like my makeup is off, so next time. But like hopefully I can get in next time. But and also like if they gave me like an earlier heads up, like, hey, we're gonna be streaming later, do you want to join us, then it'll give me like some prep time. But if I just come into the stream and I'm like, and they're like, hey, you want to jump in, I'm like, no, because I'm generally eating or I'm chilling out, like, unfortunately. It's just different time zones as well, like it's generally pretty late at that point for me, so my makeup is off. I'm relaxed mode. But yeah, next time, like I would like to join, but I need more of a heads up, unfortunately. Okay, this one, it's a little down, but you know, I'm gonna try to put the glue on it because it's a little lower than I wanted it. So I'm just gonna partially peel it off and stick some more glue in. Okay, I'm just gonna let it dry a little bit before I re-tack it down. But yeah, I've not streamed on TikTok yet. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just like I have to have everything set up first. I don't know when TikTok changed, but I thought you used to be able to stream from your phone on TikTok. But no, I haven't seen that in a while. Okay, that's better. I just readjusted it up a little bit. It was too low for my liking. But yeah, it's basically the placement is pretty good. Let's let that dry a little bit. We'll move on to the blush. I only have two blushes right now, but they just do the job. Like my favorite orange one, or this like pinky one. Today, let's go for the orange because I love orange blush. I just feel like it looks best on my skin tone. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna take my little baby kabuki and just slap it on. Yeah, it's cute. I can't go wrong with the orange one. Like I can't go wrong. And now for the lip. I've just been sticking with this kind of pinky lip gloss. Ah, hey girl. I love your hair, hon. Thank you, thank you. How's your weekend going so far? I'm just gonna slap on my lip. I'm going to a disco party tonight. Oh, sounds fun. You got a disco suit ready? This is like a really bright pink, but I just put a little bit so it looks more like natural. Like I don't want Barbie lip. I just want like a little tint, you know? Oh yeah, let me put on the base. I usually use this pharmacy lip smoothie for my old work, Sephora. If you know, like I'm constantly talking about used to working there. This thing is like $30 per fucking thing, so it's expensive, but it smells so good and it gives a nice little shine. I often use it for a base. And now I'm just gonna put a little bit of the pink stuff. Sorry, Dancing Queen. Oh, okay. It's like the same era, right? There's a disco now. I think so. You have your dancing dress lined up. See, it's like it's very strong, so I just put very little of it. Like I'm not trying to look like a Barbie doll. I'm just trying to, give a little pink, a little color to the lip. I love pharmacy. Yeah, it's good. It's nice, but damn, it's expensive, man. When I had the Sephora discount, it was good. But now, damn, I sure missed that discount, that 30% off. But yeah, this is basically the look, guys. Nothing too crazy. Simple girl look. Combination of blue and aqua eyeshadows. I'm pretty happy with it. How long did that take me? Like, I'm just getting faster and faster at the makeup since coming back. It took me like less than an hour, so that's cool. Yeah. Let me do my thumbnail. Uh-oh. That should do. Hold on. Oh, hello, welcome. Hey, Protospan, welcome, and hey, Lisha, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I'm using Fenty Beauty skincare. It's expensive. Yep, yep. I used to use the Fenty Beauty concealer, and then I switched to the House Lab one by Lady Gaga, and now I'm just back at NARS. So I change around often. Like the Fenty one was good, but I feel this NARS one is going a little more better for me. So far, it's like going better for me. Nice hair, thank you, thank you. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it so far. I recently switched to it like a month or two ago, and compared to the House Lab, like I'm liking it way better. Cute, thank you, thank you. I'm liking it way better, and it seems like I don't know, for some reason the House Lab one, it was making my under eye look a little gray. So maybe it was like the color choice wasn't the best, or yeah, it could have been like the color wasn't for me. But like I have like two concealers, like one I use in the summer and one I use in the winter. So that could have been like a thing as well. Sorry. You have any collections like something? What you mean collections? What kind of collections? I have quite a few collections, but it depends what you're talking about. Um, but yeah, the concealer. So far, the NARS is treating me right, so I'm sticking with it. Same thing with the what was I using? Those new. Oh yeah, the Sephora eyeliner. Like I got it because it was on sale. I generally use like the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but as I said, like it's $30 per pencil. So like I'm not trying to use that all the time. NARS has a good formula. Yeah, exactly. Like I in the past I tried their foundation before, but I don't use foundation as much as I used to. Like unless I'm doing like a proper photo set, I'll just put the concealer under my eyes and carry on, honestly. Especially in the summer, like oh my god, I can't. My face will get so sweaty. Like what's the background posters? Oh, this wall specifically that you're seeing is mostly filled with Evangelion posters. These things right here are comic books from Marvel. We got my favorite Hela, and we have Galacta. It's just like a background. But yeah, I have like actually a lot of posters and stuff. Like I don't know if you can see. Well, you can only see a small portion of it right now, but I have a lot. Like actually, this is like a really huge banner. Like that's the rest of the stuff. It's mostly Evangelion on this side to match my figure case, but yeah, it's like a big Misato bunny, and that's just like a small portion. Like my whole wall is filled, and just like for the figures, like my whole wall is filled. This is just a really small portion of what's going on there. But yeah, I'm a big collector of figures and sneakers, comics. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I whenever I go to conventions and stuff, I'll generally go into Artist Alley and I'll get some new prints because I like to rotate like in and out different art. But so far in the Artist Alley, I have not been seeing anything that's pulling me in, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been kind of rough that way, but we'll see. Maybe I just have to like look online for specific character art. But like what they have in Artist Alley right now, it's not pulling me in, unfortunately. So I haven't updated my wall like recently. It's just kind of just staying that way for now. For now. but I will like change it up. I just need to I just need to find something. Actually, I want to get a few more movie posters as well. Like more down this way, I have like a Godzilla poster. I have a Star Wars poster, and I have Avengers poster. But like I really want to get like a Matrix poster as well. Like that's one of my most favorite movies of all time. I don't have any poster for it, sadly. I also have a collection of Hot Wheels and stamp lotteries. Old pen. Oh, okay, cool. Lego, yeah. Oh, yeah. I also have a collection of Lego. Guys, don't even get me started on the Lego. I have a lot of Lego, but a lot of them are not. Uh, a lot of them are not set up yet. Such a cool collection. Thank you, thank you. Like, yeah, I don't think I can easily show, but hold on. I do have a little Lego area that's set up. You see, on top of that case there, that is the Daily Bugle set we recently got. And there's like a little Lego town happening. There's a Spider-Man set bridge. Like it's more Marvel themed in that case, but it's not completely done yet. So it's like a work in progress. But yeah, there's like a lot going on in in my living room. You just see a small portion of it. Like we just also got another big figure case for more figures because we're overflowing right now. So we had no choice but to get that. The collecting life. Well, yeah, yeah. We like Lego in this house, but we just don't have the space to display it all. So we're working on it. We're working on it. But yeah, that's just like a small look at what's going on in here. And that Daily Bugle took a while to build too. There's like over 1,000 pieces in it. But it's cute. It's cute. I have like a mini Avengers tower. Mine is not that big. Okay. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we started small as well, like just getting like a few Lego sets here and there. Like we have a few Star Wars ones, like a BB-8. We have a like one of the ships. I don't remember the name. Was it the X-wing? One of them. We have like a few ships, but they're not all built. Like the space is really like it's hard to like display everything. Pretty much, it's pretty much like it's an ongoing struggle between figure collecting and like the Legos. And then like don't even start me on like the big figures like the bunny girls. It's so hard to display them because they're so big. But yeah, I can just like a little thing. Hold on. Like right behind me, you see the bunny girls. Like you can barely fit them in that tower. Like they're so big. Like we have to adjust the shelf size to get them in because like this is like a regular height. This one we have to adjust down. And thankfully she's laying down so she can just tuck in there, but like it's just packed. It's packed. But we're still working on the collection actually. Like we have more pieces coming in. It's just the space like restricted on. Like we're gonna have to get probably another big case at some point. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. Don't stop collecting. Oh my gosh. Like we're not stopping, but it's just like things are starting to stay in the box now because they don't have anywhere to go. That's the problem. It's just like the space to display it is not like it's limited. It's limited because there's like other things we have to put in the house too. Like I don't want to live in a mausoleum surrounded by cases. So it's like an ongoing struggle that way. Is there a coveted piece you have in mind? Like right in my collection right now. Like so far, my coveted pieces are my Motoko Kusanagi collection. I'm gonna do a video on it eventually, but just like a little look because I have a lot of my favorite girl. This case right here, it's filled with Motokos. So that's all Motoko from the first series. And then the second case is Motoko from like the Netflix series. And like they're really barely fitting in there right now. Like I just got this one in like a couple of days ago and I had to shove her in there because unfortunately like there's not that much space to house them all. But that's like my most favorite collection, like Motoko. She is my favorite. And then also the Batwoman, like she's my favorite as well. So I have two. But yeah, the spacing is a big problem. It's a big problem. But that is like my favorite character and my favorite pieces in my collection. Like it's fun collecting them, but gosh, the spacing is hard. It's hard to have everything like displayed and in their own right. Yeah, like I like collecting, but it's just rough. It's rough. And if you guys know anything about buying figures, like if you sometimes some of them if you don't get them right away on the secondary market, you're paying more. So you have to get them like right away. And then if you don't have the space, they sit in the closet. Like they literally sit in the closet until you have the space. And that might be a long time from now. So that's like a sad part. It's the harsh reality of collecting. The scalper especially, yup. Oh, thanks Endless for the band there. Really expensive. Yeah, exactly. The scalping. It happens in a lot of communities, but in the figure one, like, yeah, they're really scalping you there. You can be paying like 2 times, 3 times the price. And some people they pay it because they don't know. Like they're like, I really want this, and they feel like they're forced to pay that price. And then the people know that, so they'll just take advantage of you. So you got to be careful. Like there's nothing wrong with getting secondhand as well. Like some people they'll buy it and then they'll be like, okay, I can't like display this right now, so I'll sell it, or so that way you can get lucky. Sometimes they'll give you a decent price, but other ones, be careful. Like some of the listings on eBay are literally just listings from like Bai and like other Japanese Yahoo markets, and then they double or triple the price on you. So be really careful on that. Do your research. Don't just buy it because you think, oh, I don't have another choice. Like, just be careful. They see it has value and want to get in on it for the profit. Yep. There's a lot of those opportunists in the community. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Like even buying figures at conventions too, sometimes like the pricing will be like way over what it's worth. And it's like, really? But same times, like sometimes at the convention, they're trying to cover their table pricing as well. Like I get it, but sometimes it's just too much. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? We have a retail shop near most are anime figures, looking good, but quality not good. Okay, yeah. That's another thing. Like there's a lot of knockoffs in the community, like a Chinese knockoff. They'll copy the figure, like they'll do their best to copy the figure, but the quality won't be there. Like you'll just look at it and you'll think, if you're just looking at it quickly, like, oh yeah, that's the one. But no. Like if you look closely, the details are not there. Like it's generally a cheap like paint job as well. Like some things you gotta do research, because like it might look like a good deal, but you're just getting ripped off, unfortunately. It happens. It happens. Correct, 100. Yup. Gotta be careful. But I've been collecting for like over 10 years at this point, so I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Just gotta keep your eyes open and do your research the best you can. Because sometimes if the price is too good, then 9 times out of 10 it's a bootleg. But yeah, I do plan to make like a proper figure video, but I've just haven't had the time yet. I do like a showcase for a few of the figures that are special in my collection. Like I see people who do like videos of their whole collection, like walking you step by step. But I feel like our collection is not at that point yet. Like we're still setting up some things. Like some of the boxes are like empty still because we're waiting on pieces to come in. So it might take a while to get the collection to where we want it to be. Even though we've been collecting for over 10 years, like sometimes it takes time to come together. Because like is some of the uh, items have like different merchandise with them as well, like games or manga or like comics, like whatever we can do to like make the display more cohesive, like that way. Like the Marvel one, we have a lot of comics and stuff, but some of these other ones, like we don't have enough like art and stuff to like complete the look. So it's like been a process, honestly. It's been a process. Yeah, I can like talk your guys' ears off about collecting. I just don't like I don't really interact in like figure collecting spaces really. Like I don't know, like I like it obviously and I have them, but I don't really interact in those spaces. I love the fashion. Thank you. I love them, but it's just like a it could be a bittersweet thing because like the pricing on these things, but you want it, and then like the space, it's just like a whole thing. But I do love my collections. Just the growing pains and such, and the internal debate. Do I want to live in a mausoleum for the rest of my life? Do I? you know, it's hard. It's hard, but it's rounding out. It's rounding out. Yeah, like people they ask me about the collection, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going day after tomorrow, exam starting. Have a great day. Nice to meet you. Hey, aw, thank you. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I don't know. So, and what else I can say? Anyone else have any questions? Oh, yes. Oh, my bad, Domo. Thanks for coming by. Any more questions? Because I'm gonna take a break and then do my little TikTok reel and then set up for gaming after. I have to change the stream layout for gaming specifically. My throat's getting a little dry. I have my old cup of green tea, but I need something else. Like some juice. No more questions, guys. I mean, it's fine if you don't. It's fine. I just want to check before I sign off and reset up the area for gaming later. But it's good though. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. For my Get Ready with me. Thanks for stopping in. I will be back like in maybe an hour or two. I have to like eat and like get hydrated, rearrange the room. But yeah, it was nice hanging out. Um, I will be streaming Marvel Rivals later, probably. Yeah, most definitely. I'm obsessed with it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you guys have been sticking with it because I play daily and I can't get enough of it. So I'll be back with Marvel Rivals in a couple of hours. Thanks for enduring my obsession. All right. Okay, guys. I'll see you in a couple of hours.